Returning now to our coverage of the Prime Minister's trip to India. Joining me is Vina Nadjibulla, Vice President of Research and Strategy with the Asia Pacific Foundation. Good morning. Nice to see you again.
Good morning. Thank you for the invitation, Marcia.
So let's begin by getting your opinion on these deals, a number of them, million-dollar deals, including a free trade agreement in the offing between Canada and India.
Yes, so this was a significant day in Canada-India relations, not just a reset, but an expansion and an elevation of the relationship, and signing of about $5.5 billion worth of deals, including a very large one, $2.6 billion on uranium deal with Cameco and the government of India. So what we're seeing here, Marcia, is that there's a real clear economic logic to this relationship now, and Prime Minister Carney and Prime Minister Modi would like to see comprehensive economic partnership agreement, essentially a free trade agreement between Canada and India, signed within a year, which is extremely ambitious and will, of course, unlock a lot of opportunities for Canadian businesses.
The Prime Minister raised transnational repression with Modi. What are the implications of that? What do you imagine was said?
Yes, so the Prime Minister has been saying that there's essentially a two-track approach, that he's advancing discussions around security and law enforcement through dedicated law enforcement channels, and that he's making it clear that Canada will continue to prioritize this issue, while at the same time expanding the rest of the relationship around trade, around energy, around AI and technology. So essentially, the logic here is that they're able to do both things, that they will pursue economic opportunities, but at the same time, make sure that the issues of law enforcement are addressed through this law enforcement mechanism.
The Prime Minister has, for a large part, sidestepped questions of foreign interference by India in Canada. What do you make of the Prime Minister's strategy?
I think this is his pragmatic foreign policy in action. He's clearly trying to prioritize Canadian economic resilience and diversification. So he's trying to double non-U.S. exports. And of course, India is going to be a huge part of that equation. India is the fourth largest economy. It's also a country that is quickly diversifying its own partnerships. It has huge energy needs in particular. This is one thing that we should really focus on, especially given what's happening in the Middle East right now. India has a vulnerability. It's too reliant on energy from Middle East, which all passes through one Strait of Hormuz, and Canada can offer an alternative. And for Canada, of course, we're trying to diversify our energy exports away just from a dependence on the U.S. So I think there's a huge economic complementarity here, and the Prime Minister is trying to focus the relationship there and use that dialogue to then be able to also push issues around foreign interference and try to jointly address those concerns.
Vina, I'm just about out of time, but I believe the last time you and I spoke, it was when the Prime Minister was meeting with Xi Jinping. He was in China. How would you compare this reset with India to what we see happening between Canada and China?
Yeah, so the Prime Minister answered that question directly in Mumbai, and he said that with India, the reset is much deeper and covers areas like defense and AI and technology, areas which are not on the agenda with China. So from the Prime Minister's point of view, there's a lot more opportunity with India. It's a relationship that I think he's trying to prioritize, and he believes, I think, that there's a lot more room for cooperation and dialogue, including on the challenging issues.
Vina, as always, really appreciate your time with us. Vina Nadjibulla is the Vice President of Research and Strategy with the Asia Pacific Foundation. Take care.